Hello again, and welcome back to Fragile Memories World, where she was sick last week, and so I didn't really get anything done. But I've been worse. It was kind of the world's most mild cold, but I was still tired, and I just didn't have a lot of focus, so I didn't get any major project work done. So I figured I'd just kind of do another gesture pose type video. It's a little awkward with my setup, trying to do these. It kind of hurt my back from how I was sitting. But, I only did a few anyway. And I picked out mostly gymnast. I actually did gymnastics at one point in my life until my coach had to close the gym. Not that it wasn't doing well, but she had some other stuff and she ended up having to move away. So she just couldn't keep her business where it was, which is understandable. But yeah, I was never a super talented gymnast by any means, but it was definitely a part of me, and I would still say yes, I am a gymnast, even though I am very, very much out of shape by now. But I love the poses. I love the leotards. Leotards are so cool. And so I just really wanted to go back to my roots essentially and draw some gymnasts. So that's what I did. And eventually I want to be able to do various poses anyway. So, it's good practice. I definitely struggled on some of these. I think it was the next one I did. Gave me some troubles. I also just kind of have fun looking at poses. Yeah, there was some I just kind of looked at because I'm like, oh, this looks cool. I don't know if I feel like drawing it. Yeah, that pose is cool. I like that. Just the angle of the shot even. But yeah, that's a freaking impressive leap. And I did have a little bit of trouble with this one. I tried to keep it very basic. I tried not to focus on the inner details, just kind of the outer shapes and kind of where things are placed with each other. And I don't think most of these turned out too bad. There's obvious room for improvement. I don't think anyone would argue that. But I'm just trying. And I'm trying not to overcomplicate the gesture poses because they're not supposed to be overcomplicated. But I also don't understand what the word simple means. For the love of God, I can't handle simple. So for me to try and keep things simple, and it is kind of fun to just do loose and not have to worry about it being the absolute best or a masterpiece, which is another thing that I'm trying to work on, is that especially with sketches, not everything has to be an absolute masterpiece. Sometimes you can just let loose and get the idea down. But when I try and do a more serious project, that's when I try and at least make it look good. Because, I don't know, there's just something about wanting every sketch, no matter the level of sketch, for it to still be pleasing to look at. I feel like, I can't be the only one struggling with that. I'm sure a lot of people do. And at this point I kind of switched gears and I did some fighting poses because fighting poses are also cool. And for the love of God, I cannot draw a kicking pose. No matter what I reference, no matter what I try, I always feel like it doesn't look right. And it's weird because sometimes I just feel blind to my own art. But I suppose that's also why they say having an art community and getting feedback from people is also a very helpful part of the process. And I would love to make a community on that. I'll put my Discord link in the description again for anyone that wishes to join. It's small, it's not really got a lot going on right now, but hopefully as or if I can build a community, we'll have a little more going on. And I want to keep it a safe place. Just for artists to be artists. Nothing complicated, nothing major, just nice, quiet, simple. Yeah, I think this was the last pose I did. The dual swords there were kind of cool. So hopefully this style of video doesn't bother people too much. I think I'll probably do stuff like this when I don't have time in the week or if I get sick. I don't normally get sick too often, but you never know. And I'll have some time during spring where I'm going to be like stupidly busy and probably won't have a lot of time to get too many big projects done. But yeah, hopefully this is a good format for just getting something done. And hopefully you guys like it. Let me know down in the comments either way. And hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. And these are all my finished products. The gymnasts are so cool. All right, see you guys next week. Bye-bye.